94 cents. I see we got some fans in the audience as well. There's also another poll for an Ocarina of Time ice trap amount. Currently, Mayhem is leading with $25. And for Spyro 2, our last poll, we have choose the model color, and purple is leading with $33.05. So, in addition to benefiting QMUNITY, you also get to make the runs a little bit more fun and interesting for the runners here. And a little bit more about QMUNITY as well. QMUNITY's mission is to improve queer, trans, and two-spirit lives through support, connection, and leadership. They envision vibrant, diverse, and celebrated queer and trans communities, where individuals are empowered to live their lives fully, free from discrimination. Thank you to your support, QMUNITY is able to ensure that no one in British Columbia gets left behind. QMUNITY is British Columbia's queer, trans, and two-spirit resource center, providing a safe space for two-spirit, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersexual, and asexual folks and their allies. They improve the lives of their communities and provide them with support through an array of programs and services, like its youth, seniors, and older adults, counseling, employment, and informational and referrals programming and services. They help connect folks through volunteer opportunities and peer support groups. QMUNITY also provides education services and queer inclusivity training through publications, one-on-one consultations, and interactive workshops. And perfect. With that, I just got word from our team that we are ready for the next run. So, everybody give it up. We have Vertz505 here with their run. So whenever you're ready, take it away.
All right, hello everyone. I'm Vertz505. I'm joined this evening by DJ. DJ, how you doing?
Doing good.
I hope you're excited to see some SmackDown versus Raw, which you submitted.
Absolutely. I do want to say one thing, just to generate a couple extra donations. I'm challenging everybody in chat to donate $5 with a wrestling trivia question. If I get it wrong, I'll donate $10 for every question I get wrong.
Right on.
Throughout this run.
All right, so this run will be a Road to Wrestlemania run featuring the one, the only CM Punk. I will be 100% honest, I don't know anything about wrestling. I've learned very little playing this game, I just know CM Punk.
I'll go into CM Punk once the run starts. That is a wrestler that has a very interesting
yes,
backstory.
Yes. All right, so our run will start once I select CM Punk, so I will do that in 3, 2, 1, go. And we get a very exciting loading screen. We will see a lot of these.
We're off to the races. So, CM Punk, whether you know him from WWE, his infamous walkout in WWE, his return 7 years later in All Elite Wrestling, his exit from All Elite Wrestling, and then his shocking return at this year's Survivor Series, literally as the pay-per-view was going off the air, you should know who CM Punk is. So this is a made-up scenario for the SmackDown vs. Raw series. This is during his time in ECW, feuding for the ECW World Championship.
Right on. Thank you for the intro. I'm glad you are here because I would not know all that information.
Yep.
Yeah. So key thing to know about this run is that we are going to hit people's heads a lot, like so, and like so,
This one's gonna be ridiculous style.
and like so. So basically every fight in this game is hit them in the head until they're hurt enough to do the infamous Anaconda Vice. And
CM Punk's signature submission hold.
We should be good here. It might be a little close to the rope. We'll see. Nope, we're good. Fine. We got it.
Yep. So this was during WWE's revival of ECW, just without the ECW, if that makes any sense. Probably doesn't. The long story short, WWE brought back ECW as a third brand with a bunch of the original ECW wrestlers. Made a whole bunch of changes. No extreme violence. They changed the use of the word hardcore to extreme. Basically tried to WWE-ize ECW, and it was a colossal flop. Even going so far as the head writer and former owner of ECW, Paul Heyman, walked out infamously at ECW's only pay-per-view December to... Yeah, I'll keep things roughly PG.
Yeah, so a lot of the story in this route is that CM Punk, he's just too extreme. He's too dangerous. And so we constantly are getting punished, and despite the punishments, persevere and win despite our over-extreme style.
Exactly. So if I remember correctly, the story of this is CM Punk is trying to challenge and get the right to win challenge for the ECW World Heavyweight title.
No, why did you grab the leg, CM Punk, please?
Oh no.
Sometimes the game decides that you're closer to the leg than the head. I don't know why.
It's old WWE game, still trying to experiment with the format. They didn't get it right until probably about 2K15. They did it right for a little bit, and then 2K20 dropped in. They dropped the ball.
So it goes. Well, that's okay. We'll still be able to do the same thing that we did last time. Jeff Hardy has not learned his lesson here. Now, I don't like where he is here, so I'm going to stand him up. That's not the button I pressed, but okay.
Funny enough, this is actually still somewhat similar to Jeff Hardy and CM Punk's actual program that they worked in 2010. Just minus the eye patch, the Anaconda Vice, and replace the ECW World title with the World Heavyweight title.
There you go. Yeah, so if I ever say, like, I don't like where he is, it's because your opponents can rope out. So if you're doing your finisher on them and they are able to grab the rope, then you can't finish them off that way, which is annoying because it's a little bit hard to tell sometimes how close you are. So I might sometimes just reset their position a little bit.
This game does use a system, like there are classes, kind of like an RPG style. If you have, I think it's the Dirty Fighter style, you can actually ignore the rope breaks. Granted, if you go to 6, they'll just auto DQ you, but I can't remember what Punk's style is.
Yeah, I have held through the rope break just to see what happens, and I lost. So
yep. All right, so Elijah Burke and John Morrison, a.k.a. Johnny Nitro, a.k.a. Johnny Mundo, a.k.a. Johnny TV, a.k.a. the man of 100 different names in recent years.
Yeah, so we've been told we can't do anything bad in this fight, but I'm just gonna grab this and no, come back. Where are you going?
We're gonna put on our favorite Triple H cosplay and break the rules.
Yeah, I like how he just will step out of the way. Like, I'm trying to disqualify myself. And he's like, no, this is going to be a fair fight.
No, we want that fight.
Yeah, so we lose that one on purpose.
Elijah Burke didn't really do too much. He was part of the New Breed stable in the old days of WWE ECW, feuding with the old ECW originals to mostly winning fashion, and then just kind of hung around the mid card.
There's an important question in chat, I think, for you, DJ.
I want to hear my... Oh, I'm reading the wrong chat.
This is the same sledgehammer from Wild Animal Racing's Giraffe.
That is the $1 million question, isn't it?
All right, so this fight is a little weird because it's Tommy Dreamer versus Elijah Burke, and I'm like supporting Tommy Dreamer, and John Morrison is supporting Elijah Burke. I'm going to try to do a thing and pick up the bell and hit John Morrison with it and try to knock him into the ring to speed this up. We'll see if I can do it.
What a strange relationship we have.
No, that's the wrong button.
Between Tommy Dreamer and CM Punk as the champion asks.
Haha, we did it. Nice. Why does that happen? I have no idea. But you just you hit him with the bell. He gets teleported into the stage, and it dequalifies his team. And then we wait, basically. I'm gonna do my various taunts that CM Punk has. This one, not this one, but the one coming up is my favorite. It is the crab walk. And now we can get in the ring. But yeah, this is just clown around at this point.
It really is.
What? Alright, we'll do a solid go to sleep here. Cool. Yeah, this is just like waited out. That's it. A good chance to just practice stuff. Cool.
Yeah, sorry, I was testing something out on the stream.
You're good.
But yeah, Tommy Dreamer, the last one of the, well, not one of, but the last ECW original to ever hold its world title, and the only member of ECW, both the original and the new, to hold both the original and the revised ECW World Championship.
All right, so with the end of that fight, I am now 45 seconds ahead of my PB because I did not get that teleport last time. So, you know, saves a decent chunk of time. It's pretty good. All right, so with that, we get to challenge Tommy Dreamer for the championship here.
ECW World Heavyweight Championship.
I thought maybe there is a chance.
There is a chance.
It all depends on one fight later, honestly. I'll let you know which one. It is very important that you remember that I'm inflicting damage to Tommy Dreamer's head in this fight, because a story event later will be very important to remember that. I'll just say it that way. And here we go. Oh, Tommy, how could you do this to me? Never have I seen you do this.
ECW, both showing the heart and the soul.
Cannot believe he reversed that on me. Never has he done that.
I've never seen that before.
Solid, that's never happened before opportunity.
Exactly. Oh.
The kick connects.
And here you can see a modern example of, modern day wrestling where it's just a bunch of super kicks.
Yep. CM Punk was just living in the future. Let's see if he's in orange here. Yeah, we should be good now.
All right, Anaconda Vice, and God, I miss Joey Styles. He's doing real estate now.
Oh my gosh, that would have changed.
The man that solo commentated ECW for 7.5 years is now doing real estate.
So the story implications of that fight was that despite me just focusing on destroying Tommy Dreamer's head, I injured his chest, so he's now out for several weeks. And this so enrages everybody that they say, you know what, CM Punk, you're too extreme. You can't keep doing this. No more extreme matches. You did not win the ECW championship because we changed the rules effective before your fight.
Screw the rules, we have plot armor?
Yes, exactly. we need a reason to keep the game going here. This fight's a little goofy because Elijah Burke just shows up and attacks you when you show up to give the belt back. And it's just a timed fight. There's nothing to say about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this would be a good time for any announcements or things to read, if there are any.
Absolutely. We did get some donations here. Our first donation is from none other than DJ Fatso, who donated $10 and said, George, play DJ does a test donation thing. And that target was towards the Spyro 2 Runner Wears a Spyro onesie. And then we also got an anonymous donation for $1, so thank you to that. And back to you.
Thank you. Not much happening here.
Yep.
We just continue to do the same things.
SVR09 in all scenarios was, there's at least one time fight that you just have to beat on your opponent until the game says otherwise.
Yeah, I think there are 3 in this route.
Yep.
Which is pretty rude.
If I remember right, I think the only one that, or one of the few that doesn't, is the Rey Mysterio Road to WrestleMania. It doesn't have any. But granted, to be fair, it also bogs down the campaign by having 2-on-1 handicap matches.
That's
where
right.
the AI doesn't know what it's doing.
Nice.
There's a reason nobody runs Rey Mysterio, or Rey Mysterio and Batista for that matter.
I'm just going to let him rest out there. Show him my arms. Show him my crab walk. I think this will be about like 15 more seconds of this silliness.
Yep.
Just about. Come on. Come on.
Dance around, for the manip.
Yeah, exactly. It's all RNG manipulation here. All right, there we go. Hey, that was somehow I somehow saved time on that split. Sure.
Let's go.
It was 2 seconds. All right, and then after this, we are encouraged by Tommy Dreamer to continue just being extreme, basically. So there is a tournament at stake here to get the ECW championship again, because we did technically lose it, even though it's a silly reason.
Even though we were stripped of it in kayfabe.
Yes. And so we're going to fight
using
John Morrison.
Insider terms.
Yeah, you'll be surprised to learn that what we're going to do in this fight is hit John Morrison in the head and then use the Anaconda device.
Man, they always said, use your head in the ring.
What you see in the ring is the future.
That was awful.
Why? Why? CM Punk, please.
He is a truly outstanding superstar. I'm not talking about Punk, man. I'm talking about Morrison. This is the man with pure wrestling know-how. Punk now, that's a different story. His viciousness has no place on TV.
Sure. I didn't expect I could do that, but okay.
What a crushing leg drop. What a fierce kick. Thanks to you, Taz. This is just...
Yeah, usually you only get 2 of these, like, combo hits per down. But sometimes 3.
Hey, look, you can't go crippling your opponents to win a match. You don't have families to feed. Punk's got to learn when enough is enough.
Should be good here.
I'm really worried about dreaming, Joey. There it is, the Anaconda device. He's choking.
Great angle on this.
Ding, ding, ding.
All right. I saved 36 seconds. I don't know what happened in my PB.
Let's go 36 seconds.
I get excited about the time saves here because in like 3 fights, I'm going to regret my life. Maybe 4, maybe 5, something like that. I don't know. I'll let you know when it happens.
Right. I need to get back to this game. There's a bunch of categories I still gotta tackle.
It is surprisingly fun. It's very simple, but every now and then Tommy Dreamer just throws you on the ground when you try to kick him in the head. So,
don't you just hate it when people throw you to the ground when you're trying to kick them in the head?
yeah, it's pretty rude, honestly.
It very much is.
I'm trying to save time here.
We gotta go fast, Tommy.
So Tommy gives CM Punk some advice to, you know what, forget the rules, just be extreme. And so we're going to fight Elijah Burke. And last time we fought Elijah Burke, well, one of the last times, we hit him with a sledgehammer. Guess what we're going to do this time? Come on, game. Game, please. Thank you.
Shoutouts to load times.
If your guess was hit him with a sledgehammer, then congratulations. Oh, what a jerk. Then you were correct.
There you go.
That's, again, never have had him hit me in the process of hitting him with a sledgehammer, but hey, gotta do something different sometimes.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta hammer home your point. Oh
my gosh. Somebody really racing to get to the stream.
Somebody's really trying to go fast.
Yeah. I think I don't know the percentage of this run that is load times, but it sure feels like 50%.
What console is this on?
I'm on PS2 emulator.
I don't know the differences. I know the 360 has pretty decent load time, so
maybe I should switch. Yeah, I love the PS2.
I was gonna say I don't know what it is between like PS2 wrestling games and the exact same game released on Xbox, but it's always faster. It's like SVR 9 is faster. Backyard Wrestling is faster. I don't know.
All right, so this is another, oh, come on, quasi-timed thing. I am unsure if there is anything you can do to speed this one up. It's always been pretty consistent. But we can have fun with it at least.
So, yeah.
So I'm going to try, just for fun, to put Burke through a table.
They heard CM Punk was at Speedromizer, so they had to get home fast. Yes. All right, so we're just going to completely disregard catering. And
there we go. Nice.
There it goes.
All right, so I'm not doing anything here. CM Punk, once you hit triangle, is like, I will do all the work, man. I got you.
God, I wish that was the case in most games, in like modern wrestling games. And DDT right on the table.
All right, and that's certainly not the direction I intended for you to go, but okay. No, why? I mean, that's fine. We'll jump off, sure. Definitely intended to pick up said ladder instead, but here we go.
There you go.
Up. Drop it. Or place it, sure. Oh!
Oh no.
Elijah Burke, I'm surprised.
Getting some of that fight back.
Don't make me waste my go to sleep. Thank you.
And GTS.
Boom. This is
yeah,
go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm surprised I didn't knock him out.
Right. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, go to the floor. I was gonna say something, but now it's gone out of my mind. I don't know.
Rip.
It's fine. Again, this is just like a timed situation, near as I can tell. So let's use the ladder again, sure. A very light ladder. What was I gonna say? I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter. This will be over in a moment. Okay. Here, we'll do one more go to sleep. Why not? Just for the fans. Here we go. Boom. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. So it's a little weird. The audience is like audible in the distance in this scene, but they get very upset or very happy if you like do something good or bad. There we go. yeah, exact same time as last time. Nothing you can do to speed this up. All right. So this next fight, CM Punk, again, he's too extreme, and so he must be punished, and so he has to fight Big Daddy V. And I don't know things about Big Daddy V other than
Big Daddy V,
yeah,
also known
big.
as King Viscera, aka King Mabel. Ironically enough, Big Daddy V won King of the Ring in 1990 something, the same pay-per-view that ECW invaded the WWF. Like they were right in the front row. ECW garb and everything. Paul Heyman, the Sandman, Tommy Dreamer, and a few other people. And that was Mind Games. So In Your House Mind Games.
Nice. Yeah, so Big Daddy V, despite we get a timer, the game encourages you to speedrun this fight. And it says you get 2 minutes and 30 seconds to get a bonus for this. And we'll be a little faster than that. One, and two, and a running kick. And he's not quite damaged. Why would you go for the leg? I'm gonna try to do this. We'll see if it works. Yeah, it should be fine. All right, there you go. Lost a little time there, but that's okay. Come on, loading screen, please. There we go. Yeah, so that fight, not very difficult. He just has like very slightly higher damage threshold than other people, so you kind of have to just make sure you're keeping an eye on how damaged he is. Also, a very fun thing to do if you haven't done this yet. Please look out in the audience and see how many clones there are in the audience. Sometimes they're right next to each other, so. See what you can notice.
Yeah, especially in these older games, just pointing out the duplicates is really fun.
Yes. All right, so this fight, so they have awarded Elijah Burke the ECW championship. CM Punk shows up to say, no, I will fight you again. And so this is like he said, a last man standing fight.
You know, Elijah Burke is probably thinking, I feel like I fought this guy 1,000 times, and CM Punk's like, yeah, probably feels like a kick in the head. I will see myself out.
So this fight's a little weird. It is supposed to be a 10 count fight. However, due to story reasons, oh no, don't do this. There we go. So the game will, when I get to a 5 count, decide, yeah, that's good enough, and cutscene me out of the fight. Okay.
He's intent on leaving a mark on his opponent. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. Punk's been getting his revenge here tonight. Can Punk keep Burke down for the 10 count? Can Punk leave here the ECW champion?
Yeah, this is still fine as far as time goes.
Oh yeah, you got plenty of time.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think you can keep going for much longer after taking that much punishment.
No, please.
That kick rocked him.
We'll do one more of these and then let him rest.
And then the go to sleep.
Go to sleep, sir. Stay down.
Look at this. No fear on the face of this.
Now he's really going to sleep.
Crab dance at you. That should do it. Yeah, we're done here. All right.
There it is.
All right, so we get cutscene interrupted because Taz, the announcer on the left here, who is a retired wrestler who I'm not familiar with, interrupts the fight, takes out CM Punk, and then is like, "Hey, ref, count him out," and we lose the fight.
Taz has a very interesting bit of history, especially with the old school ECW. Very infamously, when he went to the WWF ECW World Champion at the time, Mike Awesome, who was under contract with ECW, went to the WWE's rival promotion, WCW, while still under contract and still champion. And due to a very convoluted arrangement, Taz, who was under contract with the WWF, wrestled Mike Awesome, who was under contract with WCW, for an ECW championship. So a WWF wrestler beat a WCW wrestler for an ECW championship.
Okay.
It was a very memorable moment in wrestling history.
So you might notice there are 3 of us in the ring as opposed to 2 or 4. So this fight is the one where either I will secure a PB or I will not. So this is hard because we need to take out John Morrison, but Big Daddy V here will just absolutely refuse to let me pin him if he's in the ring. So if I try to pin Morrison and Big Daddy V is around, it's just not going to happen. I might get it here. We'll see.
There it is, the Anaconda Vice. He's
no, of course.
Unfortunate.
We almost had it. It was very, very close. That's okay. Well, the good news is that John Morrison is damaged enough that all I need to do now is just knock him down.
Come on, stop. You gotta be kidding me. The Tuesday Night Delight's better than Punk in every possible way, Nips. Look at that. Talk about a crimson Nips. A physical match like this will take its toll, and I think that's exactly what we're seeing here. A swift kick to the opponent.
No, no, no. Okay, sure. Thanks, John Morrison. That was actually vaguely helpful, but okay. And out you go. Nope, okay, that's fine. Okay, get out of here. Okay, please, 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 please. Please, please, please. Please, please, please. You stay out, I see you. I see what you're doing, Big Daddy V. Alright. Okay. Not as good as it could have been. However, we only lost 8 seconds there, so it's okay. I am currently a minute and 35 ahead of my people. Yeah, so that's the worst fight, certainly, in the game. No, 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 no. There we go. No, 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 no. Please don't do this. I did not want this. I did not want this. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. Press the wrong buttons in the wrong order, so we'll lose a little bit of time there. Somehow not a ton, but... All right, so Elijah Burke has yet to learn his lesson here. And so we'll have to fight him again. Come on. There we go. All right, so once again, the superior fighting technique of hit them in the head will prevail.
For the ECW title. This is the match Punk has fought so hard for.
Okay.
Big Daddy V and John Morrison in the triple threat last week. Punk defeated Tommy Dreamer at the Royal Rumble, winning both the ECW title
And 1, and 2.
This is a match for a title.
So let me know when you have a free moment.
Yes, so let me finish this fight and then it will be good. And we should be good here.
The Anaconda Vice. He's choking the life out of his opponent. Elijah Vertz
Alright, so all my shenanigans with the save menu between fights cost 13 seconds, but you know, it happens. Alright, yeah, there's a nice little break here.
Yeah. So George, who's currently having technical issues, sent in a trivia question. We all know that in 1998, The Undertaker threw Mankind off the Hell in a Cell and plummeted 16 feet through an announcer's table. Very true. But on what date was the that infamous Hell in a Cell match? That was, let me think here, June 28th, 1998.
Hey, that's almost this day, several years ago.
Yeah. June 28th, 1998, Mankind was thrown from the top of the cage, was wheeled back up to the ramp, got back up, climbed back up to the top of the cage, got slammed through again, got up again, and took another choke slam through the ring.
Here we go with this non-title matchup as the champion.
Which basically cemented his legacy.
Nice. Okay. Well, George says in chat that you were so close, June 15th, which is even closer to today.
June 15th.
Would put Morrison at the top of the list.
So this fight is unique in that you start on the right side of the ring instead of the left side. That's really the only thing that makes it unique.
Extension on that leg drop.
Otherwise, we do the same things.
Looks like he's going for it.
Yes, he is.
There it is, the Anaconda Vice. He's choking the life out of his opponent. After a match like that, I would.
All right.
Are you getting
The
choked?
most baby of gold splits, a 0.8. All right, so for the sake of folks timing this run, there are 2 matches left, roughly 4-ish minutes. Right, so we are going to WrestleMania. Remember, this is the road to WrestleMania, and we have arrived. So we set some rules. Then we have a fight. So this first fight will be CM Punk and Tommy Dreamer versus Elijah Burke and Taz. And because CM Punk just truly hates Elijah Burke in this game, we're just going to go after Elijah Burke. And unsurprisingly, do the exact same thing we've been doing.
Well,
Oh, nice miss, dude.
Turned out quite like we expected. We're underway, calling this anything goes Extreme Rules match. You're right, JR. This is going to be off the hook. Taz is out of retirement, and he'll be teaming for.
Nice move with the rope there, Taz.
Now that is just about the last position you want to find yourself in. This is Dreamer's first official match since returning from that chest injury. An injury
Oh my gosh, please.
caused by the man he's teaming with tonight. And you have to wonder whether there's any bad
Why?
still proof.
This is how it's going to be a little bit. The game's just going to decide, like, no, you're not going to quite get... Why are you grabbing his leg? What are you doing, Punk? Punk being a punk. All right, let's get you up and throw you down.
There's the takedown. He puts the boot to his opponent.
I'm gonna have to refill my special bar, unfortunately. Just kind of a unfortunate timing.
Think about how long Taz has been out of action. He's gotten right back up to speed. You're right, King. There's not an ounce of...
Hey, get out of here with that chair, Taz. I don't like what you're doing, buddy.
What impact from the knee?
Taz, what are you doing?
It's been a long time coming, but it's all legal here tonight. CM Punk, finally getting his shot at revenge at the man who cost him the ECW title. And I'm talking
Man,
about
I don't
men
like where this is going.
whose actions of late are
No!
just so unfortunate.
Tommy Dreamer hit me of all people.
Knocking his opponent down.
No! This is going horribly. This is not the fight I thought would cost me. This has never gone this bad. Gosh.
Crimson Mask. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. And he dropped the leg across
No,
his
get back here.
opponent. What a kickback.
We might be good. We might be good. Okay, we're good. As long as nobody touches me. Yeah, there we go.
Well, there it is.
Yes, remember how I was a minute and change ahead? Now I'm 24 seconds ahead. So that
ahead is still ahead.
Ahead is still ahead. So that is not one that's given me trouble before. So it's always got to be something. And we teamed up with Tommy Dreamer, and now for this last fight, we will fight against Tommy Dreamer. We just kind of go straight into it, and once we hear the bell at the end of this fight, when I surprise do the Anaconda Vice, then that will be the end of the run. Come on.
Can you believe this, King? Fresh off a huge win against Taz and Elijah Burke, these two are going at it again.
Punk got his retribution, JR, and now he wants to take things one step further to prove
All
he's
right.
the true ECW
One more
champion
round of
by taking
that.
Dreamer to the extreme one last time.
Bro. Punk being a punk every time.
Punk being a punk. It's hilarious just looking at who's doing commentary and who's in the ring right now. Punk, who returned after 7.5 years to AEW. Jim Ross, who left WWE in 2015, 2016, who is now doing his final years of commentary in AEW. Funny looking at it all now.
Tommy Dreamer.
Man, all right, so no PB because Tommy Dreamer did a reversal on me. What a punk.
An ECW icon. CM Punk is the new face of Extreme and the current ECW champion.
That's too bad. I got cheated right at the end. How sad.
This is friend versus friend.
I also realized that the continuity with this game is 100% off. Because, and I'll tell you why.
All right, time's coming up.
I'll wait.
Time.
Like it or not.
GG.
Thank you. I'll have to run it again to make up for the salty failure of a PB
Oh no,
right at the end.
it's professional wrestling. It's salty all over. So I'm looking at the time.
39-13 on the run.
Thank you. Yeah, I have a 39-15 on my side as well. Tommy Dreamer stole the dream. Yeah, that's right. So Tommy Dreamer once again injured, but will we be friends? We will be friends. Hooray.
Heck yeah.
So yeah,
No,
so
it's-
DJ, yeah, go for it.
I was gonna say it's weird just hearing Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler calling an ECW match, and also WrestleMania. I guess it's WrestleMania 24. They hadn't introduced the newer style ECW title yet, but yeah, this was a great run.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for submitting it. It was a lot of fun. I would never have played this game otherwise. I think the number of times that I have played a wrestling game is maybe in the single digits, and it was always like at a friend's place because they really liked it, and I was like, I don't like this. This is not my thing.
As somebody that currently holds a large handful of wrestling game world records, it's a genre that's criminally underrated.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I had fun, and thank you for joining me as well, and thank you for having me here. I'm always happy to take part.
Yeah, not a problem.
Absolutely. Thank you both for joining us. Are there any other final closing thoughts?
Stick around, watch other great runs, support the cause. That's what I have to say.
Donate.
Absolutely. And with that, we're going to head back to a break screen just for a quick intermission while we get the next run set up, so stay tuned.